Today we're going to do the basic hummus, something very simple and very quick to make. It just takes a little time in prepping, but it's homemade. Everything is from scratch. That way you know exactly what you're getting in the packet because you're making it. It's not pre-made. It's not loaded down with a bunch of salt, sodium that our body really don't need. We can only take in so much in a day. So have control of what you put in your food. This is very quick, very easy. I make my own chickpeas, also known as garbanzo beans. So I just put it in the crock pot and basically let it cook all day. And now it is done. It's ready. And I can squeeze it to the touch and it's ready. So garbanzo beans is the way to go. That way it's not canned. They don't have preservatives or anything like that in it either. Also, one of the things that some people use in their hummus is tahini. Save your money and do your own. Literally go buy you sesame seeds. I get mine from the Amish community. Invest in a very cheap coffee blender or grinder is what it's called, and in here I stuck the sesame seed and just grind that baby up until basically it's like a paste. Tahini is really expensive when you buy it in the jar, but if you will just take the time and just go in and buying, and this was literally a big bag and it was only $2, but I've used most of it. Once you get it blended, you can see where it's like really gritty. That's about all that you need right there. If I wanted to blend it a little bit longer, I can. 3 tablespoons of garlic cloves, olive oil, and fresh squeezed lemon is your basic. So if you got garbanzo beans, sesame seeds to grind into like a tahini, garlic cloves, olive oil, and lemon juice, you are ready to make what they call hummus. One of the things, if you want to add other things, you can. I went outside and picked the cilantro that we grow ourselves. Got a clipping or two off of it. Cumin is really good to add into your hummus as well. And of course, a little bit of cayenne pepper. Sometimes we have our own, but when we don't, we do fall on this. So, let's get that going. I'm going to do the garlic cloves. Already chopped and ready. Cut the lemon. I couldn't find my lemon squeezer, so when all else fails, take a spoon and literally just twist it inside of it, or even a fork. Fork works wonders as well. If you use a spoon, you will catch the seeds. Some of them will go in there, but you know what? If you got a good blender, it'll just blend right up. That should be enough lemon juice. I'm not good at measuring. Usually I just eye everything, but you want about 3 tablespoons of lemon juice like you do of your 3 tablespoons of garlic cloves. Now I'm going to put in a pinch of cumin. You can always add to it, but you can never take away. So just always remember, start with a little bit and add as you go along. So depending on how much I make will depend on how much I put in. And if you want to do roasted red peppers, that's really good in it too. Cayenne pepper, just a little dash or 2 of it. The cilantro, freshly picked. So what we're going to do is add all of this in, blend it up really good, and then we'll add our tahini and garbanzo beans. One of the things I do not do is drain my garbanzo beans off, because I do use the juice in it to help thicken it if needs to be. So always keep your garbanzo juice before disposing of it until you have made everything. And it takes 2 to 3 cups.
And what's that, a half cup?
This is a half a cup that I'm using here. So I'm going to go ahead and do 3 cups. For the tahini, or sesame seeds basically, I'm putting about anywhere from a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons is what you'll need in it. something about the grinded sesame seeds, it just really gives your garbanzo beans just a much smoother taste to it, texture-wise, which is really neat how it just changes it just a little bit, and it gives it a much more appealing taste. And there you go. You got your hummus. This is really good for to put on pita chips if you want to dip your veggies and stuff in it. It's a much more healthier version than using ranch.